So here we have the starting screen to Hypnospace. We are running HypnoS or Hypnos or Hypnos. So that's the operating system, and it's the Enforcer Edition, right? Because we are essentially a moderator, like I mentioned. So these are literal mods, like game mods that you can run, and there's also a bio setting. This is basically just your in-game settings. So let's go for, we'll just use our name for this and start. Now, this game is just going to be me reading a lot, because that's all that we have in this game. It's just a ton of reading, but you'll see. So this is basically our operating system. Imagine your computer when you turn it on for the first time. This is normally what you see. You'll have a start menu, your recycle bin, and the like.
The future is you. Your passion. Your imagination. Your hard work. And now, with the help of Hypnospace, you have the tools and the time to make it a reality. Witness the dawning of a new world, where sleep time is no longer downtime. It's where the future is built. A future built by you. Hypnospace.
Welcome to Hypnospace Patrol Department Enforcer Training.
Man, that is so cool. Just having like an old, like pre-rendered like cutscene from ages ago. All right, let's begin training. Oh, these menus are so ancient.
Thank you for volunteering to help keep our wonderful community of Hypnospace citizens safe. HypnoS Enforcer Edition is different from the standard version of HypnoS in several key areas. This tutorial will guide you through everything you need to know to best serve your fellow Hypnospace citizens and earn HypnoCoin along the way. Let's do this.
Okay. So we just got to go through it, 1 through 6.
Direct your attention to the top of your desktop, and you'll notice the HypnoS info bar. From left to right, this handy toolkit features quick access to
the settings menu. The quick switcher. The application menu. The current date and time. Your HypnoCoin balance. The restart and log off buttons. Make sure to click the log off button to save your progress and safely exit HypnoS.
The info bar may be repositioned anywhere along the top or bottom of your desktop. Hippie, also known as the Hypnospace Intelligent Intermediary, is your digital helper. He'll notify you when you receive important messages and even alert you to new HypnoS system updates. Hippie is always happy to help.
Here's a useful tip. Right-click any text in
Hypnospace,
and Hippie will read it out loud.
whether you're new to Hypnospace or a veteran citizen, you've come to the right place. Our experienced guides will take you on a virtual tour through some.
Yeah, and you can do that here as well, I believe.
Hippie is your digital helper. He'll notify you when you receive important messages, and even alert you to new HypnoS system updates.
Right, so like I mentioned,
Thank you for
basically
volunteering to help keep our wonderful community of Hypnospace citizens safe. HypnoS Enforcer Edition.
Right, so like I mentioned, you basically have this headband that you wear, right? And when you go to sleep, you're connected to the internet through your dreams, and that's what this is. That's what it looks like. So it's just a headband. Here's your little LAN cable that connects to your modem, and that's it. Or to your router, and that's it.
Chime is an easy way to remember the 5 types of violations that we'd like enforcers to keep an eye out for. C stands for content infringement. H is for harassment. I for illegal activity. M for malicious software. And E is for extra-legal commerce. Find more information in the HSPD handbook.
Right, and now the inbox.
The HSPD Enforcer Dashboard is a special, secure program that only our volunteer enforcers have access to. The inbox allows you to receive messages from MerchantSoft, Hypnospace, or HSPD dispatch agents. You may also receive automated communications from Hypnospace pages. Some messages come with files attached. Attached files will appear at the top of the
Downloading
message and
illegal
look like
content.
this. Attached files will be downloaded to your HypnoS download manager.
Illegal content, and it's like guns and a skeleton with a top hat smoking.
The Cases tab opens as a database of all cases you've accepted. Most of your time will be spent on cases assigned to you by an HSPD dispatch agent. Cases are generated in response to complaints from Hypnospace citizens or leads from the Hypnospace security team.
Once a violation has been found, the offending citizen's name will be listed here. Click to jump to the page where the violation was removed from.
Once all reported violations have been found in a case, you may close it by clicking the Close Case button. Upon closing a case, you will earn a bonus payout of 5 HypnoCoin per violation reported.
Okay. And now let's go to the HSPD cases.
The Cases tab opens as a database of all cases you've accepted.
Oh wait, shit. We
Most
just did,
of your time.
Just did this one. I meant citizens.
The version of Hypnospace Explorer you'll be using has been modified with an expanded search feature, enabling you to find unlisted pages by searching for the tags that they contain. Use the stamp system to
It's so
keep track
fucking
of which
funny.
pages you visited.
It's just illegal
View the
content.
stamped page list to revisit your stamped pages.
Okay.
Hypnospace's citizens place the pages they've built in our themed zone communities. You will be given search and browsing access to zones only if you've been assigned them by a dispatch agent. Your assigned zones will be listed in the HSPD Zone Access Hub. To return to the Zone Access Hub at any time, click this icon or use this keyboard shortcut. The Citizen Data dialog will show a citizen's name, age, place of residence, as well as the unique ID number for the Hypnospace headband unit they're using. This information is only visible to HSPD enforcers or Hypnospace security team members and may not be shared. Access the Citizen Data dialog by clicking this button in Hypnospace Explorer, this button next to the message sender in your inbox, or here in the File Manager.
And then the last one, the enforcement.
Your version of Hypnospace Explorer has also been modified to include an enforcement tool. If you spot text or images that appear to be in violation of Chime, first click on the enforcement tool. Once the toolbar appears, select which Chime law has been violated. You may also press the numbers 1 through 5 on your keyboard to quickly select a law. After that, click on the offending content to report it. If a citizen's content is found to be in violation, they will accrue violation points, and you'll be rewarded with HypnoCoin. If a citizen has accrued 4 or more violation points, their account will become flaggable. Click the flag button at the top of any of the citizens' pages to alert MerchantSoft security team, and they'll promptly review the case to determine if further disciplinary action is necessary.
God, it really is like we're just going through some orientation at a job.
Because you may be asked to report citizens engaged in harmful, malicious, or illegal activity, your former account will be temporarily deactivated. You may not send messages or other outgoing communications to HypnoS citizens for the duration of your volunteer service. Please browse the HSPD Headquarters Zone for more in-depth information on using Hypno-S Enforcer Edition.
That's
Welcome
it.
to Hypnospace Patrol Department Enforcer Training.
Important message received from Merchant Soft.
All right. And again, this is currently our background. This can be moved. We'll just keep it there in the middle. But yeah, we can also
Important
rotate
message received from Dispatch.
if we want to. We'll keep it like so. But yeah, we've got a lot of stuff. So we've got sticky notes, which we can use to just write notes on. Right, if we want to. We have a jukebox, I think. Yeah, a tune box. So we have Winamp, essentially. And we can change the skin of this thing. Oh yeah. They get so fucking weird. And then just like another classic one. And then, yeah. Just simple tunes. And then they can play music and stuff. But I guess we gotta unlock some more. These are our downloads. And here we have our settings, right? Let's crank up the sound a little bit. And then have the music maybe at like 70. And we could technically have captions for what Hippie is saying. But it's gonna be weird because you're gonna have it on screen as well. And we'll probably switch it to, we'll have it on high for a bit, and then we might switch it back to low, actually.
Autoplay page music.
Here, if I apply.
Hippie voice speed. Autoplay page music.
That's probably a little better. If it's too fast, we'll go back to medium. Also, hey, Witch. I've played through this game before. I've finished it. So we're gonna go through probably the whole game and try to get like the best ending if we can. But alright, let's go and check our inbox. So here we have a message from Dispatch. So new case, content infringement for all enforcers. So we got an image, gooper-screen.him. So hey, this is a content infringement notice regarding any content that copies or bears the likeness of the 1962 cartoon character Gumshoe Gooper. Look through your assigned zones for at least 3 possible violations and utilize your enforcement tools to check them. An image 1962 cartoon character Gumshoe Gooper is attached to this message. And then dispatch. There's been an automated alert sent to all enforcers. Click on the cases tab above to view your progress in this case. And then we can go to our assigned zones.
Downloading Gooper screen.
You too. Have a nice new year. Thanks for stopping by for a bit. So if we look at our downloads folder, we can actually look at the Gooper image, and then here it is. We could add it to our home screen as well, and we could resize it. And this is basically what we're going to be looking for. We got to find images of this character and ban people for violating copyright infringement. And then let's go and have a Hippie read this.
Hello Razor, welcome to the Hypnospace Patrol Department. Adrian and Dylan Merchant here, co-creators of Hypnospace and founders of Merchant Soft. We would like to personally thank you for volunteering to help us keep Hypnospace safe. You will be assigned cases automatically based on reports by Hypnospace citizens or activity we've noticed here at the Hypnospace Security Center. Look forward to receiving your first one shortly. Please remember that while you're enlisted, all outbound communication is prohibited. Have fun. The Merchant Brothers.
So yeah, that's basically it. We can now launch the Explorer. So this is going to be our web browser, and this is what it looks like. Here's our homepage as well, which is this. So we can access our inbox, our cases, and our downloads. If we go to our cases here, we get to see case 001, Gumshoe Gooper infringement, 11.599. Type of violations, content infringement. There's a content infringement notice regarding any content that copies or bears the likeness of Gumshoe Gooper. And that's it. So, simple stuff. Let's go back to...
Cases.
No, not that. Minimize, there we go. So there's a few places we can go to already. We can start searching as well, like through here. we could look through, I don't know, let's say Gooper, right? And then there's already some results, right? We got Abby's World, right? Stuff like this. What else do we have? Sandy for leader. And immediately we already have this. So let's go to the homepage and we'll check out the Gumshoe Gooper stuff in a little bit. But let's start with Hypnospace Central. So, welcome to Hypnospace, rated best sleep time social network by ARC Mag. Need help? Come here. And then here's the main homepage, essentially, to Hypnospace. So, whether you're new to Hypnospace or a veteran citizen, you've come to the right place. Scroll down and click the multicolored page cards to check out the Global Newsroom, our virtual newspaper, and read the Hypnospace guides for exclusive material from the celebs you love. Whoever you are, you're home in Hypnospace. So, new to HypnoS? Need help using it? Watch the brief video series for beginners. And I believe this is like the guide that we just saw. But it's a little different, actually. Hypnospace is amazing. Lost, let our verified experts lead the way. And then here's some tags as well for this website. Religion, gaming, shopping, cars, help. So let's see. So we do have a regular guide to HypnoS, right? And here, this just like teaches you like how to do everything, right? That we just learned about. And then guide to HypnoCoin. So HypnoCoin is this like world credit. Like this is the type of money that you earn. And actually, I should do this real quick. Oh. Yeah, open settings. Let's lower the music again. I guess I had it at 60 for a reason last time. Yeah, that's a little better. Wait, I didn't apply it. There we go. There we go, it's a little better. So yeah, so HypnoCoin is basically like the type of coin you can use within Hypnospace to buy stuff. As you can see here, it can be purchased from purchased in the form of HypnoCoin cards at retailers nationwide, earned through special games or promotions run by Merchantsoft, or earned by selling digital goods on Hypnospace pages so long as the official HypnoCoin purchase button is used, which is this one. HypnoCoin may not be resold, transferred, or refunded and has no cash value. It is a very interesting, like just piece of currency in this world. So, Celebrity Travel Guide. So, check back each month for travel advice from your favorite globe-trotting celebrities. This month, Carrie Jacob, co-star of the hit daytime television show Desperate in Dallas, Montana. What? And don't fall for imitation guides. Remember, our verified experts all feature this graphic at the top of their pages. Hypnospace guides. So here's like some travel info. So I'm Carrie Jacob, co-star of the hit daytime television show Desperate in Dallas, Montana. You can call me Mr. Jacob, you certainly don't have to. Now you're here in my arms and the warmth in my heart. This music. The longest running daytime soap in television history. Let's actually lower it a little bit more. I don't mind it, but it's just like I don't need it. I don't want it to drown me out. Yeah, there we go. Desperate in Dallas, Montana. What a name. So, recently I had a chance to visit the crisp, sunny weather and small-town charm combined with the big city amenities of Tallulah Falls, Colorado. Despite we're only 15 minutes from Denver, from the Denver International Airport, which is more than affordable if you're taking a shared shuttle. Still, try not to highlight that in your guide. We don't want to give anyone a reason not to visit before they find out why they should come. Here are 4 reasons why you should absolutely make Tallulah Falls your next holiday destination. Now, do remember, despite this being set in quote-unquote our world, there's going to be some weird stuff that we're going to be encountering in Hypnospace. Think of this like an alternate 1999. some things might not be accurate and or real, let's say. So one, gorgeous Colorado vistas. So Colorado's mountains and forests are world-renowned. Not just for skiing, which isn't a big part of our town's identity considering how far we are from some of the mountains, but the attractive, friendly wildlife. Tallulah Falls in particular has, Sure, we have an observation post of sorts. The water tower is pretty high, allowing you to see the country for many miles around. Visitors have also reported enjoying the spacious bathrooms of our newly restored historic town hall, pictured to the left. And then here it is. New and improved community center with 3 new pool tables, a fully fledged gym. We're looking into expanding once this year's budget is approved, and constant. Occasionally we'll get something together for the whole family. There's no shortage of things to do at the community center in Tallulah Falls. A renovated basketball court and 10,000 square foot of aluminum-sided building make the rustic charm of Tallulah is something we really want to emphasize. The last thing you'd associate with this modern marvel. 3 no more rats. They got Jimmy. Tallulah Falls recently dealt with a Pied Piper kind of situation. Lots of rats just everywhere. I'm thankful to God that we can say we've since taken care of it. Though the media campaign you'll be fronting is a huge part of our roadmap for how we want to promote the image of our town going forward. Needless to say, we don't want to bring that ordeal back to people's minds when they think about so feel free to leave leftovers on the counters, bring fresh produce, and even your smaller children. There isn't a single rat or pest of any kind around for miles. That's what we call the Tallulah Promise. 4 orderly, mind you, was it 5? No, it was just 4. Orderly streets. If you've literally been around the globe like I have, you learn the value of city planning. Thanks to a devastating fire in the early 1900s, the citizens of Tallulah Falls were able to build their city on an orderly, well-lit grid from the ground up. And no, I don't mean a grid where sometimes the grid breaks or rotates, and then you've got 2 grids to juggle in your head, and then there's a giant park in the middle messing everything up. I mean a grid. Start at the 1st street, walk up the 2nd, turn right, and bam, you're on the 12th street. Simple, clean, and safe. Your move, San Francisco. I hope this guide has, we've included the receipt your wire transfer in this email. Wait, what? I hope this guide has, we've included the receipt to your wire transfer in this email. I really hope this helps people see Tallulah in a better, less ratty light going forward. We've helped show you an incredible and growing corner of these incredible United States of America. This content brought to you exclusively on Hypnospace. Insane shit. Still can't believe they had rats and then this. Just of all things. Alright, let's go back. Does this link you to the same thing? Yeah, it does. Okay. And then I guess that's it for the Hypnospace guides. Yeah. Alright, let's go back. And then here's a bunch of things you can like go to, right? So here's a little beginner series, but then we've got Hypnospace Global Newsroom, HypnoCure, Hypnospace Guides, which is where we just were, Merchantsoft, and the TV Spot Survey. So let's go into the Global Newsroom. So, Hypnospace Global Newsroom. King Food shares surge after news of Boppo's buyout. Boppo's. President Hughes enters final year with momentum. Presidential hopefuls launch sleep time ad campaigns. Oh god. Imagine you're asleep, right? Imagine you're dreaming and you get ads for anything. Like not just like presidential shit, right? But like you get ads for like Coca-Cola or some other fucking company. That would be horrible. That would be a fucking nightmare. Alright, so today's news bites. Friday, November 5th, 1999. So tech giants believe year 2000 glitch worries unfounded. So the year 2000 glitch. So what this is referring to is Y2K. So if you don't know what this is, Y2K was essentially a... I don't know if we would call it a I mean, it was a hoax, but it was like a scare that was going around the late 90s which essentially said, like what was predicted. Sorry, what was predicted is that something along the lines of like, as soon as we hit the year 2000, computers all over the world are not going to work anymore. If they're on, if you have your computer on going into the year 2000, your computer will like explode, it will catch on fire, it will not work anymore, it will get a virus, it will do this and that, and there's like so many fucking things that were like, you know, rumored to happen in the year 2000, like at the start of the year 2000. So much so that retailers would have messages like this one, give me a sec, on, like, you know, if you went to Best Buy, stuff like this was prominent. You would have like computers with this sticker on them. You would have you would have the aisles littered with a sticker that says, remember to turn off your computer before midnight on December 31st, 1999. Crazy shit, right? Because that's what like Y2K was all about. It was this weird like belief that, you know, the world was gonna end, or that weird shit was gonna happen to computers everywhere. Crazy stuff. So that's what this is referencing. This is the year 2000 glitch. So tech giants believe the year 2000 glitch worries unfounded. So let's have Hippie read this one.
The technology titans on the floor of this week's Public Electronics Showcase unanimously agreed that concerns of a catastrophic year 2000 glitch were unfounded. Most of our devices with electronic components driving them, while high-tech, are still simple enough that they would be affected by a year 2000 glitch, if such a thing were to occur, said Bellringer Telephonics CTO Daniel Delphin. Merchant Soft CEO Adrian Merchant was particularly confident in the ability of his company to weather whatever threats may come. Our culture is enthralled by the idea of some faceless apocalypse, Merchant said, so I want you to look at the faces behind me. This is just a small portion of our 100-strong support and maintenance team. I have complete confidence in their ability to tackle any minor issues that may arise due to the year 2000 rollover. The support staff group behind Merchant waved. This reporter waved back.
Crazy stuff, right? So again, they are referencing specifically the Y2K phenomena that a lot of people worried about back in the day. Like people really did think the world was gonna end, or that something tragic was gonna happen to computers everywhere. Specifically when we hit the year 2000. Let's see what other news we have. So that was in tech. Let's check business. So Monarch investors quick to crown Game Champ Portable following record sales. The Game Champ Portable. Oh, look at that. So Monarch investors, yeah, quick to crown Game Champ Portable following record sales. So despite initial concerns, despite initial concerns that a portable console would cut into Monarch's existing business, sales for both Monarch's portable and home division grew exponentially in the past year. A thin slate of starting software became a non-issue due to the release of the Monarch's own Squishers IP, with the debut Squishers video game. This is Squishers specifically, right?
Despite initial concerns that a portable console would cut into Monarch's existing business, sales for both Monarch's portable and home divisions grew exponentially in the past year. A thin slate of starting software became a non-issue due to the release of Monarch's own Squishers IP, with the debut Squishers video game achieving...
Yeah, it's Squishers. Yeah, so with the debut Squishers video game achieving a record 96% attach rate for buyers of the bite-sized console, Game Champ Home Entertainment System users can look forward to a Squishers title of their own in Q2 of the next year, and rumors of a licensed Taurus S Muleta X title with a simultaneous portable and home release give analysts hope of a bright future for the fledgling systems. Alright, let's look at politics. President Hughes enters final year with huge poll boost. So, President Hughes is riding high into the last year of his 8-year presidency with a 51% approval rating. However, even in the last year of his administration, Hughes is ready and willing to make some big changes. In a recent press conference, Hughes stated his intention to continue focusing on technology. Education is a priority, as is the quality of food available in grocery stores. Keeping bugs far away from picnics is a national imperative. Space is good, and Hughes strongly suggested that it will continue to be supported. Hughes is opening pre-sales of his presidential memoirs this Friday at 8 a.m. Eastern. Insane stuff. Now, mind you, again, we're just browsing the web right now, but it kind of just, this is all world building for like what's going on. Let's check out the weather real quick. So be ready to take on the day when you wake up with the national weather forecast for Friday. And then here you go. If you live in California, in the California region, it's going to be sunny. If you live in the Northwest, it's gonna be sunny and cloudy. And then if you live in the East Coast, it's gonna be rainy. And then of course by Florida, it's also gonna be raining. Let's look at sports real quick. So here's where things get a little weird. Because this is what, well, I mean, we'll find out more about it later, actually. So recent sports scores for standings, recent sports scores and standings for Friday, 1999. So the American League Football, so the Spokane Cedars versus the North Dakota Kaisers, the Tampa Seagulls versus the Boston Farmhands, and National Men's Tennis standings. And then here we go, with a bunch of like, you know, just names, right? But if we do this real quick, if we look up tennis, no? Ah, we got nothing. All right, we'll probably get to a page that talks about it, but you'll see. Let's go back a bit. All right, so let's go ahead and check out HypnoCure. So one thing you can do, by the way, in this game is if you shake your mouse, like I did right now, where you just move it like this or like this, it will speed up the page loading. So as you can see, that loaded really quick. And if I don't do it, right, it's just really slow. Like that as well. But if I do this, bam, it loads pretty quickly. So protect yourself and your files. Viruses are no joke. Do not wait until it happens to you. HypnoCure, #1 and only antivirus software for HypnoS. Do not hesitate. So here we go. So we've got HypnoCure Lite, Plus, and Pro. So automatic virus detection, easy cure me, one press button, auto cure functionality, virus quarantine, and removes viruses from quarantine. So then we've got the Plus version, automatic virus detection, easy cure me, one press button, auto cure functionality, virus quarantine, and removes viruses. It does not do either of these two. And then the Pro version for $499 does everything. And this is for developers and experts only. New virus alert, Wave Hello, threat level low. Wave Hello is a nuisance virus that causes HypnoS to intermittently rock back and forth as if at sea. Purchase HypnoCure now to protect your system from this virus. So here we have, of course, an antivirus. Now let's check out the Merchant Soft section. Oh man, what a weird like tagline. Merchant Soft, touching tomorrow together. Hypnospace is year 2000 ready. Founded in 1996, Merchant Soft has been leading the consumer computing revolution with its innovative, accessible, and just plain fun array of software applications. The online world was shaken with the release of Hypnospace in late 1998. In addition to being technologically groundbreaking as the world's first sleep-time networking system, Hypnospace was an immediate hit for Merchant Soft and sold over 2 million copies in its first 6 months on the market. So we can look at the products and services that they offer. So we have NetSettler, of course. So your virtual homestead. In 1996, NetSettler took the online world by storm. The internet was suddenly a place for everyday people, no longer an exclusive playground for techies and whiz kids, but a virtual home for people with jobs and families. And then Hypnospace. Hypnospace launched in November of 1998. Needs no introduction, you're using it right now. A perfect cocktail of forward-thinking leadership and technological wizardry. Hypnospace has changed the consumer computing world forever. And that's true. So back in the day, you did need to be pretty knowledgeable in coding to know how to basically build your website. Right? Like if you wanted to build a website, it was kind of difficult. Because you had to be a fucking geek to be able to do it. But eventually we got, I believe it was it Netscape? Let me make sure, because I'm trying to remember stuff from ages ago. Yes, I'm pretty sure it was Netscape. Like that was like the main, well, that was the main browser that people used. So never mind that. It's not Netscape. I'm trying to remember. We had a I'm pretty sure it's more like GeoCities and the like. We had Angel Fire as well back then. There were ways to build websites without really needing to know how to code too much. Like if you had some basic knowledge, you could easily make a website. And that's kind of what let the average Joe hop into like the internet and actually start making their own websites, which allowed, you know, stuff to expand. Of course, if you knew stuff like Java, if you knew HTML and the like into the 90s, into the early 2000s, it was a lot easier to customize your own stuff, which made things pretty cool. But either way, so let's look at about Merchantsoft. So let's learn more about our employers, even though we're volunteering. So we've got Adrian Merchant and Dylan Merchant. So Adrian is the CEO, and Dylan is the Chief Operating Officer and Lead Developer. So one is the business side of things, or one is a business head. The other one is the geek. He's the IT side. So Adrian Merchant, the entrepreneur, and Dylan Merchant, the barely out of school whiz kid, made waves in the tech world with the launch of NetSettler in January 1997. In October 1997, the Consumer Neurotechnology Research Foundation, in collaboration with the Merchant brothers, wowed the world with an press conference. Within press conference demonstrating their market-ready sleep-time computing technology, Hypnospace, was released to the public 1 year later. And then here we have the Merchantsoft team. He looks like he would be like, he looks like he'd be a retired like black metal like band member, specifically like an English black metal band, like just singer, because that's kind of what they look like now. If you've ever seen, I don't know, some of the members of like Venom, for example, in this day and age, just imagine him a little older. Either way, we've got Adrian Merchant, the CEO. Adrian is the business-minded leader of Merchantsoft. Then we've got Dylan. He's the COO / lead programmer. So Dylan created Hypnospace and now does a little bit of everything: music, art, code, etc. Then we've got Roddy Wall. He's a programmer, a talented and dedicated programmer. Roddy and Dylan were close childhood friends. We've got Samantha Clausen, who's a programmer. Samantha's the new addition to the team. She has drive and potential. We have Artie Dispenza, designer, marketing visionary. Artie brings a spiritual touch to the Merchantsoft operation with his unique earthy style. And then we've got Eric Hellman, creative contributor, world-renowned musician, and personality who brings the musical edge to our partner brand program. And the Merchantsoft creed: we are passion people driven by unfettered vision and a commitment to dedication. Jeez. So fucking corny.
PASSION. People. DRIVENBYUNFETTERED.
Alright, let me just make sure this is the guy I'm thinking of.
Guess who's back?
It is.
I know you miss me. Crunch is here. There ain't no way you're gonna forget me. I'm ready to rock forever. Bring the heat, bring the power. I was born for this. Join the madness movement. Hypnospace Tag Cruncher.
Yeah, Chowder Man. So, if you don't recognize this guy, which you might, let me see if I can find a picture of him.
Just look into the light. It's not about food, it's a life philosophy. You gotta be the strongest and fight to succeed. I'm climbing the mountains, I'm swimming the rivers. I'm the eagle in the sky, and I'm ready for dinner. Life's
Yeah,
a
here he is.
highway, and
Okay.
I'm the car. If you ride with
Also, the music is really good.
you're gonna go far.
It's so good. Freak sheets. Either way, so this guy is known as Hot Dad on the internet, and he makes a lot of like interesting songs, interesting music. You might have heard of him, but he does play Chowder Man, and he's written all his music. And there's quite a lot of like songs. He even has let's see, I think he still has it on Bandcamp. Let's see, yeah, it's on Bandcamp. So if you want this album, which has like all the songs that he wrote for Hypnospace, which is 12 of them, it's $1. And that's it. It's just such a fucking weird, I don't know, it's just so fucking odd. But I love the Chowder Man. He's so cool. We'll get back to the Chowder Man.
Guess who's back? I know you missed me.
We'll go back to Merchant Soft. But yeah, Chowder Man is so fucking cool. I love this guy. But all right, let's start with Adrian Merchant. So he's got a very simple page. So here's his notes. Hey, Falcon1234 didn't work. It's not the password. Okay, try Falcon123, thanks. Tell your Hypnospace friends how you're doing by entering text here. Oh, God. Because this is like your status, right? If you go to any website, or sorry, if you go to anybody's profile, you'll see this. And, yeah, like, it'll have a little message here. And then there's just Adrian Merchant, like, talking to himself. So, Adrian Merchant, CEO of Merchant Soft. Welcome to a Hypnospace page. If you'd like to contact me, please look me up in the white pages or swing by our office. Thank you. And that's it. No music, no nothing. That's it. Also, hey Patches, thanks for stopping by. And then here's Dylan Merchant. Let's check out his page. So here we have Dylan Merchant. Hi, I made a Hypnospace, sorry. I made Hypnospace, as in I'm the guy who dreamt it up and programmed it. Also, I'm also a game designer, composer, and sound experimentation aficionado. So here we have his page, which is, you know, pretty unique compared to his brother, right? So we've got his Toonbox, a secret project about him, and his music, which is free to download. So here's the Toonbox. So DM_Toonbox was my first big project. It was an open source audio player for Flamingo S that gained widespread popularity after leakers' peer-to-peer music sharing service took off. I've made a beta version for Hypno S that plays HSM, formerly DMT, for DM_Tune sequencer files, as well as regular old audio files. Have fun, and remember to acquire all your music legally. Shouldn't be hard since Digi Exchange was closed. Winky face. Secret project. We have an opportunity to create an interactive gaming experience unlike anything the world has seen using HypnoS and Hypnospace Network. Games have the potential to connect people across generations and cultural barriers through fun. They're the ultimate icebreakers. What I'm working on will revolutionize the industry and set Hypnospace apart as the sleep time network. Mind you, I don't think they have any competitors at the moment. And about me, likes programming, listening to legally acquired rock/dirt haze/cosmic music, chocolate ice cream and only chocolate, science fiction, movies, books, mac and cheese, women, philosophy. Dislikes artificial boundaries, black licorice, smooth jazz, and mindless drones. If you follow tech news, you've probably heard of my brother Adrian and I. I'm the creative, and Adrian is the business one. Can't argue there. I'm definitely the fun half of the equation. The equation goes something like this. A cool thing by Dylan plus business stuff by Adrian equals tons of cash. Adrian is Edison, I'm Tesla, or something like that. Basically, what I'm saying here is I'm the one with talent, and Adrian is balding stiff, who knows how to make a deal or two. Is a balding stiff. Jesus fuck. He's well aware of this dynamic and has made peace with it. Tongue face. In all seriousness, Adrian is a great guy, and I'm fortunate to have him as my brother. And then here we have the HS Tech Club banner. I don't think he's got anything else, actually, before I forget. Yeah, we got his music, actually, which we can quickly look into. So we can download everything here, which is all of this.
Downloading DM_No1Z Push 3R Millennium_Anthem. Downloading DM_No1Z Push 3R Thagazwa Factory. Downloading DM_No1Z Push 3R Ice Cream. Downloading DM_No1Z Push 3R DM_Hazebeat_001.
So, all of my music is 100% free to download and distribute. They're primarily HSM sequences made with Hypnospace Tune Sequencer. They can be played in Toonbox. Songs below are also me, but under pseudonyms. You'll probably recognize them because most of them are in the default.hsm library for the Hypnospace page builder. Lots of new citizens put them on their pages. So we got this one.
Downloading Garaspace_Dimension Wager.
This one.
Downloading Garaspace_Slapatu.
And this
Downloading
one.
Frankel_Agio Creation.
So, songs by other artists. Sorry, due to copyright issues, I can't publicly share songs from other artists on my page anymore. Also, unfortunately, Digi Exchange is no more. We had too many complaints from artists. Sorry, GHG, sad face. And that's it. I don't think we got anything else, right? No, that's it. So let's keep going through the Hypnospace, like main directory here. So let's look at Roddy Wall. So here's Roddy. So about Roddy, me, your friendly ringleader. So I'm a comic nut and programmer at Hypnospace, inventor of Sandwich, working on virtual pets for HypnoS. Chit chat me if you want. Same name. So here he is. He's Ronnie the ringleader. So occupation, programmer, merchant soft, working on Hypnospace dream job. Relationships, none. Yet, winky face. Hobbies, gaming, computer monarch, programming, comics, reading, and collecting. And then hometown, Bakersfield, California, and the city is Frisco. Also, hey Shino, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, so this is supposed to be kind of like a representation of what like Web 1.0 was essentially like, which is super fucking cool. Let's go ahead and check out Samantha Clausen. So I don't remember what she was like, but her page is like so interesting too. Like it's very bubbly. This is so late 90s. So, hi there. I'm Samantha. I'm making this page for my desk at Merchantsoft. I'm the newest programmer here and already know I'm going to love it. These guys are so relaxed. I'm making this page because 1, making pages is fun. 2, I need to familiarize myself with the page maker for my job. And 3, Merchantsoft employees are encouraged to make a public-facing page to list in the About section of the main Merchantsoft page. Can't say I would have ever expected to be having so much fun at work, but here we are. And we've got some weird thing here. Oh, I had not heard that Web 1.0 was coming back. Interesting. Unless you mean like just customization in general is returning to like average websites, because if so, I hope so. And let's see. So this links back to the main page for Merchantsoft, then HypnoCure, Dylan's page, my cool boss, and Barnaby's chair, my favorite band. They're the reason I got this job. Long story. Let's see. So Barnaby's chair, Sotonic record status, Chill It Right, Freezer's latest cool punk masterpiece is out now. So Barnaby's Chair, American alternative rock group Barnaby's Chair's forthcoming record, Giving It Time, is a masterfully crafted tour de force of folk rock songwriting and inventive literary lyricism. Listen to samples now. So here's a few more things we can listen to. So let's look at the band bio first. Oh, that is super cool. Yeah, I assumed that like people were gonna get more into like web customization, because again, if you were around in the late 90s, early 2000s, you could customize so much stuff. Like even with just a simple social media page like say MySpace, you could definitely customize a fuck ton of it, just to your liking, which was insane. And nowadays you can't even do that. Even like imagine if say with like a website like Facebook, imagine if your profile could be customized to your liking. If you could have I don't know, if you want to change the colors, if you want to have a song playing when someone visits your page, if you want anything, right, like to happen, you could do it. Like that was possible with MySpace for sure, but it's not possible anymore, at least for the most part. All right, let's have a hippie read this.
Darren Nicholsmith, Bart Doofus Anderson, and Peter Juicebox Anderson were the ultimate slackers. Educated and talented, but not too keen on stagnating behind desks like most of their high school buddies from their hometown in Louisville, Kentucky. The slacking paid off after their single Satellite Orchestra took college radio by storm in the summer of '99. Look out for their debut album in January.
Oh yeah, even with like YouTube, like back in the day, YouTube was super fucking cool. So, you know how if you go to your YouTube channel right now, you just have, you know, your videos, you've got a banner, a profile image, your name, and that's it. Back then, you had like a small, actually, let me see if I can find an example of it. Because it was so much different. Yeah, here's an example of one. So, this is super old YouTube, by the way. This is what YouTube used to look like in the year, like, 2006. But, you would basically have a featured video of some kind, and you would have your information on the left with your profile picture. Of course, you would have the subscribe button, whatever style you had, when you joined, when you were last logged in, how many videos you've watched, how many subscribers you had, how many channel views, your name, your age if you wanted to, and then you could link to either like other websites, or you could even send a DM to this person. Because back then, YouTube had a messaging system, which was super cool. And not only that, you could again change the color of everything that you're seeing here. Like that orange could be changed, the white could be changed, the green could be changed. You could have a custom like background image that would either be stretched across the entire YouTube channel, or it would be oh yeah, this is our screensaver. Or you could have like an image that would just pan constantly, which is really fucking cool. Neato stuff. And that was YouTube way back in the day. It's no longer like this, unfortunately. But yeah, like YouTube has come definitely a long way, either for the better or for the worse, since then. But all right, let's see what this is like. Click the monkey to hear Satellite Orchestra now. Why not? Mind you, there's not going to be any lyrics to this, I think. Or sorry, any vocals to this, I believe. Oh no, there are. There are vocals. Anyway, use the lyrics of the song and everything. Can I go back? Okay, let's check out Artie's page. Oh god, so here's Artie. This is a pic of this guy. Oh, that's super cool. Yeah, I know, like, with Temper Monkey, you can definitely do a lot of shit, especially nowadays. It's just unfortunate, again, that, like, well, just, like, customization is out the window. But, like, we can only hope that it does come back full swing. Like, there might be small revivals here and there, but let's hope it actually, like, comes back for realsies. But here's Artie's page. So he's an eco-artist and a digital visionary. Is this like, does it read this way and this way, or is this one paragraph and another? Let's see. No, Artie's inimitable visual stylings have been the face of the Earth Haze movement since its inception. His unique design language is stark and playful on the surface, but is infused with nourishment from a spiritually and environmentally conscious well that runs deep. Man, machine, and nature can work together to advance global consciousness beyond what was ever thought possible. This is Artie's mission, and it's why companies like Hypnospace trust Artie to guide their brands into the new millennium. Then ubiquitous, the Hypnospace logo story. Ever wonder what goes into designing a logo? Check out a few excerpts from the design brief I constructed for the Hypnospace logo, shared with permission from Merchantsoft. So let's check it out. So hand colored texture, genuine, homemade, natural. Symbol eye, the third eye, rapid eye movement. Triangles and angles, unity. Pointing the way, 3 lanes, steps of evolution. Highway lanes, information. Oscillations. And then here we have like the design of the logo itself. Like how it was made. The Hypnospace universe, we've got the sun. We got Mercury, Venus, Earth. Then we got Jupiter, Saturn, where's Uranus? Somewhere. And of course Mars. And then we got Hypnospace, and Hypnospace as well. And is that it? I believe so. He also has 111 pounds on Chit Chat, which, mind you, we can't use. So Chit Chat is this game's, this world's version of like IM, right? Instant Messenger, where you can talk to people. So the world's #1 online chat program is now available on HypnoS. Chit Chat is the way to exchange messages with your friends, family, and coworkers on HypnoS. You can send messages, exchange files, find friends and family. And best of all, Chit Chat is completely free. Features chat with friends and family. And then here we have some of the, chats. And then find old friends or make new ones. Participate in group chats with up to 24 other users. Display how many pals you've acquired on your page using our Hypnospace Page Builder Chit Chat plugin. I have 500 pals on Chit Chat. There's a style to fit any type of Hypnospace page. Also, advanced features like chat log export to .htx and HSP, screenshots, and more. Install Chit Chat now. Chit Chat not available for Hypnos Enforcer Edition or Hypnospace Enforcer headbands, which is ours, unfortunately. But when we try to, it's incompatible, meaning that we cannot chit chat with anyone.
Chit Chat for HypnoS now saves your chat history across all platforms. Log in anywhere and continue your chit chats from where you left off.
Yeah, like the superhighway, of course, the old name for, well, one of the old names for the internet. But yeah, since we are an enforcer, we unfortunately can't use chit chat. But that was also mentioned in the briefing, like the tutorial and stuff. But yeah, so this will also link us to other bits of the internet. So if you ever visited a website back in the day, there used to be these banners, there used to be these images, these buttons that would just link you to another part of either another website or a group that people were a part of. So let's say you visited some, I don't know, using this theme, right? Like some hippie like website, right? That talked about spirituality. They would say something like, oh, we're part of like the spirituality gang. Check out our other friends here, 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 and here. And you would have like a little banner that would have like a few like images like these, right? Like little buttons that you could click on, and it would take you to like, check out our friends, like, and it would be like a dude that focused on like, say, esotericism, or like the esoteric, some guy that focused on like spirituality, some guy that focused on like nature, right? Stuff like that. That's what you would find like way back in the day in old school websites. You kind of have something similar to that still nowadays with like groups, or I don't know, certain landing pages kind of have this stuff. But yeah, it's not used as much anymore, but I mean, if it is coming back, that is pretty cool. But we could check these out as well. We're gonna go back. Let's go back to the Chowder Man though, because I love this guy. His page is one of my favorites. So we'll skip the intro. So the Chowder Man presents Cruncher, History of Chowder Man, merchant music shop, and we can ask the Chowder Man. And guess who's back? A new band is in town and they ain't playing around. Cruncher is Chowder Man on guitar and vocals, Kenny Masters on lead guitar, Terry Rabbit on bass and keyboards, and Cuff Johnson on drums. This is a call to all muscle boys and freak sheets out there. Chowder Man is back with his new kick-ass band, Cruncher. Don't miss Cruncher's debut live performance at Coolfest 99. And the Chowder Copter sweepstakes. Win a ride in Chowder Man's Chowder Copter. Sign up for the Chowder Man Hypnospace newsletter to enter. 3 winners will receive an all expenses paid trip to Coolfest 99 where the rides will take place, which is insane. So let's check out more about Chowder Man. So what about the history of him? So the Chowder history. He was born in 1954. His mama buys him a guitar in 66. His first band, The Bad Crowd, in 74. His parents helped him start Chowder Entertainment, his own personal record label. If We Wanna, Chowder Man's classic debut album is released. The single Jacket Around reaches spot 8 on the Swiss music charts. Chowder Man is commissioned to write the legendary Gray's Peak anthem. In 86, Chowder Man famously purchases his custom Chowder Copter. His single, The Chowder Man's Hotel Room, reaches number 2 on USA rock charts. The Chowder Man's record, Looking for Trouble, goes gold in Switzerland. And 87 to 91. And Chowder Man's Mountain Roar and The Zone albums are recorded and released. Fans love them. 91 to 96, the Chowder Man takes some much-needed time off to focus on his health and family. In 97, Chowder Man resumes writing music. He produces jingles for some of the largest brands in the world. In 99, the Chowder Man is hired by Adrian Merchant to help produce quality music for Hypnospace's partner brands. In 99, he finally returns to rock and roll with his new band, Cruncher. Alright, let's check out his merch, right? So we can try to purchase his singles, like I Am the Chowder Man, which is the song that's playing right now. Yeah. And then a Chowder Man's Hotel Room, the 99 remaster, or the 99 remaster. And then Mountain Roar, which is the background art. And then if we go back to Ask the Chowder Man, what do we have? So, question: are you really bringing the Chowder Copter to Coolfest 99? I thought you had to give it up after you went bankrupt a few years ago. Hey Pete, yes, I did get rid of it, but the Chowder Man needs his copter, so I got it back. And yes, you will be able to ride with me on it if you win the sweepstakes. Question: are you just dumb, or do you think cool punks are actually fans? They're making fun of you, dude. That's not what it says in my fan mail. Chowder Man's music is for everyone. That's why I'm doing songs for the big, huge companies. They know that the people want more chowder. Get off my page if you don't like it, loser. Do you still have a drinking problem, Anonymous? I've been sober for 6 months now, though I do cheat every once in a while. Is it really you running the page? This is awesome. It's all Chowder Man, baby, coming at you live in Hypnospace. And I mean, like, that's it for the Chowder Man. He's so fucking cool. We can check out this as well, though. This is, I believe, the yeah, Tamara Speaks is something interesting as well.
Places for people to feel the same. Places for people to feel different. All their own.
Yeah, this is a flip-flop of all things.
I have a place in the middle.
Yeah, I mean, I can imagine with the old school internet coming back, we have, having subcultures, you know, return as well. I mean, that happens with any new movement that ever comes out.
I belong every place,
all the time. We'll come back to her later, actually. Let's check out... They mentioned Cool Punk. Let's see. Outlaw Alpha is coming soon. Other citizens are just AI controlled still, but the network code is there, and it actually pulls data from citizens' accounts. So the Hazopedia, because everything could use a little dirt. So what is haze? Haze is often said to be a genre of music. It's not really that. It's not really that. It's more a creative attitude and an approach to recording that emphasizes rough edges, beauty, emotion, and experimentation. Under construction, check back soon. Right, so right now there's not too much we can explore. So we will come back to a lot of this stuff later, but like at least in the first day, you don't get too much that you can visit. So let's go back to the main page here. So I believe we're done with like the main Merchantsoft page, right? No, partners. So here are a few of our wonderful partner brands who have helped make Hypnospace the leader it is today. We got Boppos, Grey Peaks Cola, Monarch, and Esotonic Records.
Here are a few of our wonderful partner brands who have helped make Hypnospace the leader it is today. Our partner brands marketing team knows what it takes to make your organization a household name. We work with you to create a practical and inspired strategy to build an online audience that knows you care. Your brand won't just be known, it will be loved. Need an eye-grabbing doodad, ad banner, or a catchy jingle? Our creative team is up to the task. If your organization is interested in an advertising partnership with Merchantsoft, please contact us by email, fax, or phone during regular business hours.
Oh, that's pretty cool that you were able to actually get more people to join for that. Because, like, fucking... Like, I don't even remember anyone being emo even past 2009. Like, I remember the emo scene being more... Well, I mean, I remember it being a thing in the 90s. Then dying out around 2006. Then we had Scene Kids up until around 2009, 2010, before that died out. And then we had like the Tumblr crowd where people try to go for like the weird kind of like 1950s but modern style, where you would have like you know, chicks with like bandanas, but they also had tattoos and like weird like tops that had like no sleeves. It was something. Anyway, and then the just for fun page here. So, want to enter to win Hypnospace t-shirt and instantly earn 11 Hypno coin? Great, click here to sign up. The future is you, your passion, your imagination, your hard work. And that's it. Oh, well, here it is. We're always working on inventive ways to have fun with our products. Stamp this page because things are, the things we're cooking up will blow your mind. Let's see if we can actually sign up for this. So, are you the kind of person who enjoys giving your opinion? Would you like easy Hypno coin? Great! Click the following link and enroll in our Citizen Feedback Club and receive 11 Hypno coin instantly. By clicking the above link, you agree to allow Hypnospace, Merchantsoft, and or Hypnospace partner brands to use and distribute all further submitted data in any way we deem appropriate. Your data will remain private. Sure, let's see if we can enroll. We can, cool. You're now enrolled. You will receive a message shortly. Please close this page. So we got mail. Check our inbox and this. All right, hey, welcome to the Feedback Club. We hope you enjoy your 11 Hypno coin. We've attached a link to download a new TV spot called Easy that we plan on broadcasting nationwide this summer. Please click the above link to download the spot and open it from your HypnoS file manager. After viewing, please complete this short survey. Okay,
Downloading Easy_spot.
Let's see what this is all about.
With Hypnospace, the easiest sleep time social network just keeps getting easier.
Even my grandpa uses it.
It's easy as pie.
My kids got me into it.
With our new Hypnospace guides, you can navigate Hypnospace with the direction of top experts.
It's a real game changer.
From movies, games, and music to cars and sports, we've got it all.
Hypnospace is awesome.
We've spent over $1 billion making sure Hypnospace citizens wake up fully refreshed.
I wake up feeling great.
Why waste your sleep time merely sleeping?
Going to bed just became a whole lot of fun.
For a busy parent, Hypnospace is amazing.
Take advantage of our 30-day no-risk trial and live your dreams on Hypnospace. With Hypnospace, the easiest sleep time social network.
I haven't seen a 90s ad like that in ages. All that drum and bass. Holy shit. Alright, let's look at the survey real quick. So, if you haven't downloaded the Easy Spot video clip, please do that now and return when you finished. So, question 1. Is your combined annual household income over $24,000 US? Let's go with yes. Question 2. Are you the financial decision maker in your household? Sure. Would you say you generally like the Easy Spot Hypnospace ad? Sure. Would you say that your opinion of Hypnospace, ease of use, and user-friendliness changed for the better after viewing it? Sure. Would you say that your opinion of Hypnospace value for the money changed for the better after viewing the Hypnospace Easy Spot ad? Sure. Would you say that your opinion on Hypnospace status as a cutting-edge high-tech product changed for the better? Sure. What is your gender? Let's go with male. In your opinion, were the people featured in the Easy Spot Hypnospace relatable, pleasant, attractive, and appealing? Sure. Please choose the face that represents how physically agreeable you found this spokesperson. So we've got smiling guy with glasses, with like sunglasses, a smiley face, and a sad face. We'll just go with the positive one. So please choose the face that represents how hardworking and down-to-earth you found this spokesperson. Hell yeah. How well-behaved please choose the face that represents how well-behaved all-American kid you found this spokesperson. Jesus fuck. Thank you for your time. We'll notify you of future Hypnospace citizen feedback department surveys as they occur. Please close this page. That's fucking funny. God. That was something. But alright. Let's check out the cafe real quick. So the cafe is a relaxed zone for Hypnospace citizens of any shape, size, or color. New to Hypnospace, join the cafe to learn the ropes before jumping into one of our other zones. So we've got Artie, which we've already been to, Barnaby's chair, which we've already been to, Chit Chat as well. The dumpster. Update it weekly for your displeasure. There's nothing here. Told you. Homepage of Dylan Merchant, which you've already been to. Aldrin's House of Sound, Hypno's Tech Tips, Jazz's Software Reviews, Reggie Paul's Home, Samantha C's Page, SC6 Audio Software, Howard Life Tricks, and Tamara Speaks. So let's go from top to bottom. So we didn't miss any of these here. So let's go with Aldrin's House of Sound, was it? Yeah. Oh god, this is a fucking mess. This is a text box. Add your own text here. Actually, wait.
Aldrin's House of Sound. Hello, music lovers.
Oh, well.
Bill Aldrin here, welcoming you to the new Hypnospace version of Aldrin's House of Sound. You may be familiar with my magazine if you're from the Ojai area and frequent our music shops and clubs. If this is your first time reading Aldrin's House of Sound, I hope you find something you like here. You'll find well-researched band biographies and discographies here, as well as album and concert reviews.
God, this is like a little hard to read, but anyway, Chowderman and the Boys review, the infamous 1986 record that ended Eric Chowderman Hellman's career and doomed him to his present status as an alcoholic jingle composer. Was it really that bad? It was. Clifta, biography and discography, everything you need to know about this overlooked 1970s Swedish jazz rock group. So Seepage, a surprisingly listenable rock record from the biggest band in teen angst. The lyrics are mystifyingly bad, but Seepage's inclusion of rap is fresh and exciting. So this sounds like Linkin Park, essentially. Please note that Hypnospace version of Aldrin's House of Sound is under heavy construction. I am working on scanning in some of my favorite articles and reviews. To be honest, I'm not an expert at making Hypnospace pages. Most of what you read here will be scanned from the real Aldrin's House of Sound magazine. Cheers, Bill Aldrin.
This is a text box. Add your own TE. Thank you to Gearhead Greg for showing me how to add text boxes to my PAGESXT here.
But yeah, so this is currently under construction.
Jazz's Software Reviews.
Alright. So here we have HypnoS Tech Tips by Gearhead Greg. Here are a few tips, helpful tips if you're just getting started with HypnoS. And then here's his main page. So Control Q, cycle through open applications, very helpful. Control Tab, open app menu, then use the arrow/enter. Control D, close all windows. Enter, the same as clicking yes or OK. Escape, close any window, and Control H, go to your zone selection page in Hypnospace Explorer. The weird thing is though, considering that all of this is happening while we dream, I don't believe we have like an actual keyboard, you know, while we're browsing through Hypnospace, as far as I know. So it's kind of interesting. Anyway, so pin windows to get them to stay on top. So here's how you can pin stuff. Using stickers on your desktop, which we've already done. And then how to like modify them. And then sticky notes, which you've already used. And then this, wiggle your cursor, your mouse cursor wildly, and that will improve your loading speeds. So that's mainly like a reference to how back in the day, websites would load slow as fuck. It'd be really fucking slow. I believe this is reload, right? Yeah, they would load really slowly. But if we do this, it loads it much faster. So people back then thought that if you would just do this, just wiggle your mouse over and over and over again, that it would make a page load quicker. It wouldn't, but you know, it made people think so. Anyway, no joke.
No joke. Wildly moving the cursor around will increase both download and processing speed in HypnoS. None of us in the Hypnospace Tech Club are sure why it works this way, but we assume it has something to do with increased brain activity inherent in moving an object about. Weird.
I'm working on a book about HypnoS that I hope to have published next year. Check back. In the meantime, check out my WITW page. It even won an award. So Connie's favorite. It's me. I have 244 pals on Chit Chat. All right, let's go back up to this. So what in the world? So his HypnoS tips, Hypnospace, Chit Chat, Sleep Time Services, Publishing Pages, HSMs versus AUDs, and HypnoS error messages. And then click here to scoot to Mr. Mystery's new page with HypnoS, secrets, free cursors, and a few strong opinions. Welcome, sir. Free cursors, though. Okay, we'll go to that in a bit. Let's start. I believe this is what we just read, right? Yeah. So let's check out Hypnospace info. So, What in the World? A Directory of Interesting Tidbits by Gearhead Greg. So, what in the world is Hypnospace? Hypnospace is the first consumer-focused sleep time network service. It is based on NetSettler, an internet service started by Merchantsoft, which allowed users to create pages and add them to a large public directory. Merchantsoft tries to market Hypnospace as a big technological step up from NetSettler, but it's almost exactly the same system. The largest difference, sleep time hardware aside, is Hypnospace's new official zones. Some citizens don't like the way zones are handled. Merchantsoft has been known to rename or change the theme of zones with no warning. Most recently, 5 zones were condensed into Starport Castle Dream Station. In NetSettler, users organized their own zones. The old system was harder to moderate and was less safe for younger users, but it was far better in almost every other regard. So this is kind of like commentary on modern, well, again, on the modern internet, in a similar sense, where, well, you used to have a much freer internet, where, again, you could visit websites that had almost anything on it, but due to quote-unquote, well, like constraints of safety or concerns of safety, like it started getting smaller. Like by that I mean we used to have forums that were for almost anything back in the day, like literally almost anything, and then that shit kind of just stopped. It just stopped being a thing for just a huge number of reasons. And now we have, well, just main social media websites like Twitter, like Facebook, you know, and the like. And we don't have, you know, a forum that's, say, dedicated specifically to whatever hobby you might have. Instead, you've got a Facebook group for that. Instead, you have a Twitter space for that. Instead, you have, you know, a YouTube channel for that. Or a Discord server. But back then, you would have forums, you would have, you know, literally anything else. But that's not the case anymore. Let's look at Chit Chat. So, Chit Chat is back and forth. Chit Chat is a back and forth friendly chat program originally released in early '98 for Flamingo S. The Hypno S version came in late '98. Users are able to add their friends to a pals list and then engage in private or group chats with them. Hypno S communities often have large groups to talk about their particular interests, like popular cybercog and cool punk groups. It was also instrumental in helping the music sharing, Digi-Exchange, and now FLST/FLIS groups become organized. Note, the chit-chat for HypnoS PAL system is presently broken, meaning that members who aren't technically your pals may send you messages. No word back on when the fix is coming. Yeah, Reddit also kind of took over what forums used to be like, which sucks. Which is why I avoid the fucking website. But alright, sleep time networking. So sleep time networking is a relatively new technology that allows people to use computers while they're sleeping. This is accomplished by wearing a headband that somehow beams images and audio into the user's brains and lets them dream their computer usage. Said headbands must be plugged into a computer and connected via broadband. Hypnospace and Cyberworlds are currently the two titans of sleep time computing. Okay, so it was Cyberworlds, so they are competitors. Cyberworlds is aimed more at tech and gaming crowds, so Hypnospace seems to be more for your everyday person. The hardware works impressively well, but there are a few kinks, like it's hard to remember much of what went on in Hypnospace during your awake time. It's easier to remember when returning, but it can be foggy at times. Also, doctors seem uncertain about the whole thing, though I haven't had much trouble outside of infrequent bouts of sleepiness. Interesting. So that's kind of like a little hint as to like what's going on with Hypnospace and what the usage of Hypnospace will have on, well, crowds or on individuals in general. So seems like it'll make you like sleepy, even though they said on their main page that it wouldn't, that you'll feel like fully rested even though you use the service. So publishing pages and Hypnospace or in Hypnospace. Yeah, this is basically, again, a wiki. This is just a dude telling you like what everything is. So, Hypnospace page publishing, a concept that often confuses new Hypnospace users, citizens, is the difference between listed and unlisted pages. Let me say this clearly. If you simply publish a page and don't uncheck the unlisted box, no one will see your page. After unchecking the box, the page manager will ask which zone you'd like to publish your page in. Choose one, click publish, and there it is. Please note that you can't currently move pages from one zone to another, so when you pick one, you're stuck with it. You can always make a new page to put in a different zone, but that's usually more work than it's worth. You may also add tags to your page. People search for tags, and if your page tags match, it will appear in the search results list. Even unlisted pages will appear, so be careful what you tag. Which is neato. So HSMs versus AUD, sequence music versus audio files. So, music file types. So Hypnospace is the sleep time network for music fans. Cyberworlds may have the gamers and movie buffs, but if you're a music person and aren't on Hypnospace, you're a weirdo. But did you know there's two kinds of music on Hypnospace? You probably noticed it without even realizing it. HSM files or Hypnospace tune sequencer files contain a set of compressed audio samples, sequences that tell the computer when to trigger the samples and a list of which sequence to play and in which order. HSM files are known for sounding cheesy and annoying, but there are good ones out there. AUD files are audio waveforms similar to a recording you'd hear on a cassette tape or a CD. These files are usually highly compressed to fit under Hypnospace's file limits, so they might not sound as nice as they would on a CD. So basically, you've got HSM files, which are MIDI files, kind of like what's playing right now, which is just, you can think of it like chiptune music, right? And then AUD files, which are MP3s for the most part, like hyper compressed MP3 files, which is pretty cool. So downloading music in Hypnospace. It's very easy to find sequence HSM music in Hypnospace. It's almost everywhere, and people love to share the songs they've made. Unfortunately, there isn't a great way to access known popular music in Hypnospace yet. A user-made group of AUD music exchange pages known as DigiExchange was recently shut down by Merchantsoft due to copyright issues. A new group known as FLIST or FLST has started and are trying to find a way to legally share files with one another. And then we've got the HypnoS error pages, or error messages, sorry. Was AUD a real audio format? I don't remember. Let's find out. Let's see. Oh, it is. It's a 16-bit file format. Interesting. I forgot about it. I remember MIDIs more than AUD files, that's for sure. But either way, what in the world does this error mean? HypnoS is great at being user-friendly most of the time, but its error messages are often cryptic and seem to make no sense. Here's a list of the error messages and their meanings, and then here you have them. So Hypnos is out of memory. Normally this requires a restart. Unrecognized file type. File encrypted with sandwich compression / encryption. Application incompatible with HypnoS Enforcer Edition, and then your Hypnospace headband hardware has been damaged. Interesting. Alright, let's go back. So I believe that's it for this dude's page. Let's check out, we're almost done with this section as well. So Jess's software reviews.
JAS is taking a little rest hiatus because Hypnospace was making me too darn tired during the day. We'll update before Christmas, I hope. Ciao, my loves.
Yeah, so that's another clue that, hey, maybe using HypnoS or just Hypnospace in general isn't necessarily like super nice. It's not necessarily like cool, and that you'll probably be really fucking tired during the day. Anyway. So about Jazz here. By the day, I'm a software engineer at a boring company nobody cares about. But by night, I'm Jazz. It's my mission to review software, both free and paid, amateur and pro, for the benefit of my lovely readers. If I'm missing anything, please chit-chat me and I'll review it as soon as possible. Note, I don't cover profane or pornographic material. So, SCG Soundscapes, good atmospheric software with high quality sounds. I sometimes feel like I'm falling asleep all over again because it's so soothing. Would be better if they didn't nickel and dime their users for each and every soundscape pack, 4 out of 5 shells. April, a virtual pet. April is the first of many virtual pets planned for release by Merchantsoft itself. Merchantsoft's pets are a pet project, of Dylan Merchant, the younger of the Merchant brothers. One begins to wonder if they're spending more time on that, on this than fixing the many bugs that plague Hypnospace. I digress. April is a cute flying hamster pet with angel wings. You're charged with making sure that April stays happy and healthy by petting, feeding, and cleaning up after her. Not my cup of tea, but the younger audiences will love it. 3 out of 5 shells. Professor Helper. This program is pure junk. It doesn't even help. It's designed to fool naive citizens into downloading it, and then shows them an ad after ad after ad. Said ads are all tied to some sort of weird payment system. Avoid this program. 0 out of 5 shells. Incredible. And then here's another banner, right? Wiggle your cursor for faster loading. And let's see, about jazz.
Are you a democratic socialist in or around Akron, Ohio? If so, chit-chat me because I'm moving there soon and I'd love to get a little group together. Our group here in the Bay Area is lovely and I'm going to miss them dearly.
God. But here we go. But yeah, this is super early, late 90s, early 2000s. We are gonna have virtual pets as well, which is fucking fun. So Reggie Paulson's home on Hypnospace. One of our boys in the army. My utmost respect to you and your sacrifice. Welcome to Reggie's page. Hey y'all, it's Reggie here. I'm finally on this thing. Not an Amish guy anymore, I guess, so now my kid... You know what?
Hey y'all, it's Reggie here. I'm finally on this thing. Not an Amish guy anymore, I guess, so now my kids can't make fun of me. If you don't know me, I am happily married to Shelly and we have 3 beautiful children. Until later.
That's so bad. If we check out this dude's info, he's 56. Having a great week. I hope you're all having one too. That's really nice. Hypnospace True Patriots. Write me. Wait, what? Write me a message. How do I move my page to Good Time Valley? No offense to you all, but I'm not a communist, so I would like to go there. This is sad. Warning, if you don't know what these are, your teen is as good as dead. Shonking teen-ups is the new teen drug trend hitting the streets. Talk to your teens before it's too late. Pre-shonking, and then 12 weeks died 2 weeks later. God, so yeah, this is a new drug that hit the streets. Shonking. And we got Boppos. Come check out our home on Hypnospace. Anything else before we move on to Boppos? What about this about me? I can't delete this one.
I can't delete this one. Wow, where do you begin to talk about yourself? Well, I have 3 kids, they are about grown now. I like to do woodworking, just little things like chairs and steps, trying to redo my porch because the wood is rotting away, but that's a huge job, gotta save up money. Let's see here, I also like movies. All kinds of movies, just not too violent or not too much sex stuff. I always was in the army. You can take the man out of the army, but you can't take the army out of the man. Anyway, have a good day.
Okay. What about, actually, Columbus's page? All right, what's this? So Columbus's page, my daughter's dog. Columbus is my daughter and son-in-law's dog. He's an old fellow like me, but he's still going. And then there you go. Some cute little pictures of the dog. Woodworking tips.
I am pretty new to carpentry and working with wood, but I have learned a few handy things that can help. How do I move my page to Good Time Valley? No offense to you all, but I am not a communist, so I would like to go there.
Yeah, this is incredible design. The rotating image. Testing, 1, 2, 3. But again, this guy is like 50, right? So that's why, like, his page looks so fucking weird. So Reggie Paulson's homepage on Hypnospace. So anniversary trip photos. This page builder is so hard to use. I'm afraid I have made a big mess of my page here. But anyway, here are my wife and me's anniversary pics. And there they are. And then here's the dog again. There's Columbus. And then there's no, like, the about me is all the way up here instead of down here. I think that's it for this. All right, let's check out Boppo's page real quick. So Boppo's Fine Meats. So signature gourmet beef franks. Pick up a pack at your local Remy's or ask for a Boppo dog at your workplace's lunch counter. Mention this Hypnospace page and receive a free condiment packet. Always the biggest, always the best, always delicious. Extra thick chips. Look for Boppo's extra thick chips coming to your lunch counter this fall. And then we can buy the Boppo sticker background, or Boppo's background and sticker pack, the Meat Saver screensaver, and then the custom Hypnos visual theme. It's crazy. But that's Boppos for you. Alright, we got 2 more pages to go. So here we have Sonic Chaos Group, so SCG. So fascinating sounds for fascinating people. So the SCG soundscape generator will change the way you experience sleep time. Immerse yourself in the sounds of exotic rainforests, faraway beaches, calming eastern temples, and even fantastic alien landscapes. The SCG soundscape generator produces sound by utilizing advanced algorithms fine-tuned to the intricacies of the human ear. So the SCG's soundscape generator is completely free and comes with the SCG Temple Soundscapes Bank, developed exclusively for HypnoS.
Downloading Soundscape
So let's
setup.
go ahead and download it. So please note, SCG Soundscapes generates sound dynamically based on your HypnoS input. After turning Soundscapes on, you may not hear much initially. This is normal. Minimize Soundscapes as you continue to use HypnoS. And then there's a free spooky soundscape bank.
Downloading SCG_spooky.
Why not? So close and reopen SCG Soundscape Generator after installing Soundscape banks to use them. And then we've got premium ones. So Mystery and the Rainforest one. Yeah, I remember desktop pets. I mean, it's been a while. There used to be... I remember in the mid-2010s, I used a program called... What the fuck was it? Was it Shimenji, I think? Let me see. I think it was. Yeah, it was like I believe that's what it was called. It was a program that had virtual pets in it, and you could animate your own custom ones, and it was really fucking neat. But I mean, that was ages ago. But all right. Wait, who's this guy? Howard's Life Tricks. Please stop sending me hypno coins. To everyone else, welcome. Please enjoy my many helpful life tricks. Come on now, folks. Stop it with the hypno coins. Don't, Nate. Stop sending me money. Hi, Hypnospace citizens. In case it wasn't obvious, my name is a joke. Please stop sending me hypno coins one at a time because my message inbox keeps filling up and it's very hard to read. If you're doing this to be nice, thank you, but please stop. If this is some kind of practical joke, it is not funny. And now, back to our regularly scheduled programming. Welcome to Howard's Life Tricks. Please enjoy these life tricks I've picked up in my short 47 years on this planet. Cooking tips. Cooking trick number 1. Ever short on time but want scrambled eggs? Worry not. Throw 1 or 2 eggs in a microwavable bowl, add a tablespoon of so of milk, and mix with a fork. Put your microwave on medium power and heat for 1 to 2 minutes. Keep an eye on them so they don't explode. Cool trick number 2. Buy frozen dinners. Camping tricks. Camping trick 1. When you first arrive at the park, look at all the other empty campsites to see if they have any leftover wood. Sometimes you won't even need to buy any. Camping trick number 2. Meet your camp neighbor as soon as possible. Not only is this just a nice thing to do, but it helps to know the people who are soon going to catch you peeing in the woods. Family tricks. Family trick number 1. Talk to your family. I know it sounds simple, but it was hard for me to learn. I always wanted them to call me first while they were waiting for me to make the first move. This is a ridiculous game. Just call. So office tricks. Office trick number 1. Do you work in an office where they make you work unreasonably long hours or ask you to risk your health or safety for a job-related task? Consider forming a union. There's a neat group in Hypnospace called the Workers Alternative to learn more about this kind of thing. Oh my god. That's so funny. But yeah, that's what we have at the cafe. Speaking of, before I forget, we can always open this up, which is the soundscape setup. So let's install this real quick, and then we'll check out the spooky pack in a little while. So here's soundscapes. So you can fuck with this, right? Like you can do like a lot of stuff with this thing. You can just engage in stuff, change the intensity, and then it's just gonna like play stuff, like as we browse through Hypnospace. Like we'll just hear weird atmospheric sounds.
Hypnospace Explorer.
Yeah, like that. You could probably hear that. You know, our anti-work is a very funny fucking place to visit. If you want to see people like complain about some of the stupidest shit ever, you can go to like r/anti-work. That shit is so funny. Anyway, here's Good Time Valley. So remember the good old days, the great music, home-cooked foods, and respectful youths. Relive it all here. So this is basically like the zone for like senior citizens, essentially. For those who remember the way things used to be. Ever wonder what happened to home-cooked meals, good music, and putting in a hard day's work? In Good Time Valley, we remember the way things used to be. So we've got Abby's World, we got Boppo's, Burnin' Rubber's page, Granny Cream, Hypnospace Heaven, Scotty's page, My Hypnospace page, Help. Noble Warlock Design Studio, Pete's Love Poems, RR Ranch, Sandy for Leader, Sandy's Empty Nest page, My Hypnospace page, and Terry's General Store. So let's start with Abby's World. We came here a little bit ago. But anyway, it's been 10 years, but sometimes I can't help but cry and think of her. Welcome to my Hypnospace page. I'm new to this, and part of my justice, I learned the ropes here. I'm a first grade teacher and love my kids. They are my world. Gumshoe Gooper art for my first grade class. A love long forgotten. And more fun stuff coming soon. Hypnospace Heaven is a page I run to give my fellow Hypnospace citizens an opportunity to share stories of loved ones who have moved on. And then here's Hypnospace Heaven. Then there's the dumpster. The dumpster needs to be shut down. I don't know why Hypnospace tolerates them insulting everyone who just comes on here, but to try to have a good time. And no, it being unlisted is not an excuse. A little kid could type that in and search and see all of that horrible, horrid trash. Or all that horrible, horrible trash. My god. But looks like we struck gold. Because here we have Gumshoe Gooper. So Gumshoe Gooper, art and stories from Mrs. Bowerson's first grade students. My first grade students made this artwork after watching a Gumshoe Gooper feature about being safety minded in all kinds of different situations. It's old, but such a cute little cartoon. So by Jenny P, age 7. Gumshoe Gooper is the police. He catches the pig robber and puts him in handcuffs. Gloria R, age 6. Gumshoe Gooper and his friends in the court. Everyone cheers for Gumshoe Gooper. Oh no, watch out, Gumshoe. And he trips and falls. Zachary W, age 6. Help. The boy in the building is stuck and Gumshoe Gooper hears him yell help and calls 911. Then we have Todd. Gumshoe Gooper does not try to play with the dog all by himself, even if it is nice. Bethany R, age 7. Gumshoe Gooper finds a bag with bad stuff. He tells a grown-up and he throws the bad stuff in the trash can. The end. And it's like a knife. The end. Gumshoe Gooper 3D animations donated by Noble Warlock Designs Incorporated. And then here we go. But unfortunately for her, these are all copywritten materials, which we now have to shut down. So it's for content infringement. Yep. So now we submit it. Yep. And there it goes. And now we now also have to copyright strike these. That's unfortunate for her. That we now have to do this. Like, work's done by, 6-year-olds, a 7-year-olds. This shit sucks. If I'm honest. Like, having to do this is fucking annoying.
No mail.
But let's keep going. Now, this one I believe we will not be able to, because this doesn't really look like Gumshoe Gooper. This just looks like, a thing. But if we try it, they're gonna be like,
important
no
message
violation.
received from dispatch.
So if we check our inbox, so we've got, right, this which we already read. So you solved your first case, so great job. Remember to close the case and earn your bonus after you found all the reported violations. Finding more than the minimum number of violations will result in a higher bonus. Cases may stay open for as long as you'd like. We will assign you new cases as they come in regardless. The case closure bonus exists solely to encourage more thorough investigations. Good luck. Dispatch. And then we've got this. So we got a new case. So Zane Rocks has been reported for harassment in the zone Teentopia. Please look for possible violations and utilize your enforcement tool to report and remove them. If Zane _Rocks_ 14 is found in violation and you deem it necessary, please flag their account so the HSPD security team can look into the issue further. Remember that pages containing the harassment violations may be unlisted, but can still be accessed through search tags. If related violations are found by citizens who are not Zane Rocks 14, please report them also. And then we can go straight to Teentopia. Now, we can go ahead and I believe close this. Actually, no. 99 years old, that's fucking funny. If we go here to the cases tab, we can go ahead and close the case if we want, or we can keep looking. We might find other stuff. So we'll hold off on it. Yeah, because we still have this one, for example. There we go. And the end. So we can also flag this stuff. Since when is it against the rules to share an old cartoon on your page? This is not right. And I mean, I agree. I agree with her a lot. It just kind of sucks that stuff like this even happens nowadays. But yeah, if we look at Gumshoe Gooper here, there's probably other stuff. Let's see if yeah, we've got this here. So endorsed by Gumshoe Gooper himself. Here he is playing Sandy's future. Playing at Sandy's future inauguration. That's so unfortunate for her. But Sandy for community leader. I don't know about you, but I think Sandy has been more of a community leader than our current leader has ever been. Please contact Merchantsoft and Hypnospace by phone and mail and let them know that we want to change. That we need a change around here. So here's Sandy for Good Time Valley community leader. Feel free to share this beautiful banner. Credit to Alan_Fur_Obi if you stand with Sandy. And then there we go with the true patriots. See if this changes. Yeah, some ones that against the rules. That's not right. And then probably this as well. Yep, and then another Gumshoe page. So Sandy's page, welcome to my humor page. Get ready to BWL, burst with laughter. So this is basically LOL, right? First up is the Gumshoe Gooper and his grumpy partner detective Frank, up to their old antics again. Enjoy, Abby. So here we have Gooper. He's looking at Frank, and Frank is not amused. I hear you, Detective Frank. A little bit of sarcasm for your day. Don't you just love Mondays? And finally, some wisdom for the kids. Kid, there's no such thing as a grumpy old man. When you get older, you stop being polite and start being honest. This is like what you'd find, you know, in like an old, in like a granny's page on Facebook or something. And then here we've got this.
The dumpster is full of smelly trash, just like the name says. You reap what you sow.
Alright, so let's get this. I believe it's going to change. Not yet. We can now remove probably this one as well. Unless it's only going to focus on Gumshoe Gooper stuff. No violation. Okay. So it's not counting it yet because it's not Gumshoe Gooper. But there we go. So we can't flag them. We can flag this page as well. So we can flag them. So Citizen Abby Wrights 58 has been flagged. The HSPD security team will verify all related violations and review Abby Wrights' activity to decide if further action is necessary. If this flagging relates to one of your assigned cases, you may close it now. And then I believe we go back here. We've already flagged her as well. Now, I believe you can ban them if you happen to find a lot more of these, which is funny. But here we have, here we go, Abigail Lorne, 59 years old from Hollywood, Florida. She's in Good Time Valley. Since when is it against the rules to share an old cartoon on your page? This is not right. Indeed. So let's go back to this. So let's look at Burning Rubber 50's page. So Carl P's page, born to ride live, live writing or die trying. Oh yeah, the crunchy meaties. It's so fucking terrible. I'll let it play a little bit longer, but then we're probably just gonna like stop it. Guy Master Cool Gamer Fortress. That was such a horrible MIDI. My god, but look at this. We got a cool skeleton on a bike. That's so cool. You have reached the Hypnospace page of Carl P. If you're from the class of 50, get a hold of me. I'm looking to reconnect with Roger Robinson. If you know Roger, get a hold of me. As you may have been able to tell, I love to ride bikes. However, the motorcycle guide here is not good. Get a hold of me if you want real riding tips. See you on the road, Carl P. In memoriam of Lisa, my beloved wife. You settled me down when I thought no one could. You put up with me until I got my act together. You're the most kind woman I met. And you were kind to all. You are my heart, and I can't wait to see you again. Oh, well that's pretty sad. Then this. New study finds radiation from Hypnospace headband causes beef brain in kids and elderly. Oh no. Please spread this, everyone needs to know. You can get beef brain. Anything else?
Barkley Adams cycles make a scene anywhere they go. Big hogs.
Barkley Adams. Incredible. Right, then we got Granny Cream. Granny Cream's hot butter ice cream. Tasty and healthy too. We call it heat and sip.
Granny Cream's hot butter ice cream. You take the hot butter, mix it with the ice cream, freeze it up cool, you can see it on your screen. Put it in your microwave, make it real hot like a soup or a dip. We call it heat and sip. Very tasty and healthy too. Granny Cream's hot butter ice cream.
God.
Granny Cream's hot butter ice cream. You take the hot butter.
Granny Cream hot butter ice cream. 10 out of 10 of our taste testers approve. Holy shit. This, the Chowder Man. Dad also wrote the
risk. Lucille Hutchison, the real Granny Cream, made her first batch of delicious hot butter ice cream all the way back in 1937. After serving generous batches to the less fortunate kids in her neighborhood, Lucille's husband encouraged her to package and sell her creation. She initially employed local butter boys to serve her hot butter ice cream at sports games. Her delicious hot butter ice cream achieved global fame after Green Devil pitcher Philbert Smith was photographed enjoying a bowl to celebrate his team's World Series win. Download Chowder Man's creative rap take on the classic Granny Cream jingle by clicking here. Downloading Granny Cream.
Downloading Granny Cream of all things.
Send your Granny Stash pictures to us here in Hypnospace before November 23rd to be featured in our Thanksgiving Get a Granny Stash promotion.
So I'm pretty sure this is just melted butter. Like it's called hot butter ice cream, but I'm pretty sure this is literally just melted butter. Of all things. Hypnospace Heaven, a sacred place for me and my fellow Hypnospace citizens to remember those who have passed on. So welcome to heaven. Welcome to Hypnospace Heaven. This page is a sacred space where the memories of those who have passed may live on. Namaste instead of namaste. To Bill Boweson the third. Bill, I loved you more than you will ever know, and God gave me. The Quarkies are still not a good team, and I hate them. Miss you, my love, Abby. To Sue, my beanie girl, you shined so brightly wherever you went, and everyone could see it. You shined so brightly wherever you went to, and everyone could see it. You were never mean to no one, and you loved all people equally and helped when you could. It's not 2 days gone that I don't get some new person tell me how much you helped them through a hard time. This world could have used many more years of you being here. I miss you so much, Sue. Johnny. Do not let your hearts be troubled. You believe in God, believe also in me. My father's house has many rooms. If that were not so, would I have not told you I'm going there to prepare a place for you? John 14:1-2. To Lisa. Lisa, I wish you were still here with me. They took my bike license, can't see no more, so don't worry about me. I won't be getting into no accidents. I wish we could have ridden together one last time. Can't wait to see you in heaven. Carl P. Well, that's pretty sad. And then again, because they're all tied to the same Abigail Lauren. Which unfortunately for her. They're sharing copywritten content that's not allowed in Hypnospace. Alright, we got a few more to go. So, Scotty's page. Hi, I'm Mr. Old Fashioned. I'm happy to be in the community. I'm happy to be the community leader for Good Time Valley, even though I don't know why they picked me. I think it's because I have good behavior, but that's because I don't ever use Hypnospace other than for listening to songs. Haha. If you're having trouble, you can contact me, but I'm sometimes busy and I'm also not in Hypnospace every night. Well, bye, Scotty. Verified Hypnospace community leader. Incredible.
Help. Hi, I just signed on. Hello. Is this the chat room? Help. Help. Help me. Help page. Help manual. How to get help. Hello. Exit. Exit.
This Hypnospace citizen is still in their free trial period. Subscribing will remove this ad. Alright, first link leads to nothing. Neither do any of the other ones.
Exit, exit, Hypnospace, exit.
Mavis Ann Green, 77 years old, from Nashville, Tennessee. Aw. So she's like an older chick. It's unfortunate. Noble Warlock Design Studio. So welcome to Noble Warlock Design Studio Incorporated. I make 3D graphics and Hypnospace pages. Just trying to add something good to the world, and what do I get? I get made fun of and stepped on. Some things don't change.
Welcome to Noble Warlock Design Studio Inc. I am here to fulfill all of your Hypnospace page design needs. I do 3D graphics design, as well as page layouts. Do you need your business to have a beautiful page? Then I'm your man. Message me for a quote.
These are all super fucking cool, by the way. Like, all of these little graphics are so neat. So, more about me. If you're wondering about the Celtic graphics on my page, that's because I'm actually of Celtic descent. My Celtic culture was not celebrated by my family, but I recently uncovered evidence that I am indeed related to the ancient Celts. Who would have thunk it? I made a self-portrait 3D version of myself. Well, I did use a little artistic license. But there he is. He's flicking his beard, which is clipping into his medallion. So there's more about him. Fun fact, Arland fer Obi means noble warlock in Celtish. Download my cathedral,
Fun fact, Arland fer Obi means noble warlock in Celtish. Download my erythral wallpapers for free by clicking here.
Erythral?
Celtic morning and Celtic evening.
The fuck? Is that an actual word? Erythral. Oh, it is. Regions beyond the earth. No, that's ethereal. Unless he just fucking had a typo, which is what I'm thinking. Anyway, check out my first Hypnospace client, RR's leather cowboy waist satchels page. What? Okay. Check out the more about me page first.
Arlen, the origin. You can lay there and stay down and let them win, or you can stand up and give them hell. Bird hard. Bird hard tack, born 104.
And give him hell. Hello, Arlen here. If you recognize this quote, it is because you have excellent taste in movies. You may not be aware of this, but I am sometimes suspicious that Born Hunter 4 was actually inspired by yours truly, me. The director came into my shop, well, not my shop, but I am the top salesman, to buy a couch, and we must have talked for an hour. If you ever meet me, you may be surprised to learn that I'm actually in a wheelchair. A car accident left me without the use of my legs at the young age of 22. Oh man. Well, that's my life. Well, that's life, as they say. Holy shit. Poor dude. What else do we have? Right, this.
Downloading Celtic Morning, Celtic Evening.
And then we've got this. Let's check out this guy's page. So RR, which is Reginald Roberts, leather cowboy waist satchels. We've got what you need for unbeatable prices only at RR Leather Goods. Design your own RR cowboy waist satchel before placing your order. Oh, nice. Okay. So we can have it be any of these things, it seems. It's like black leather with an American flag and a holster. Look at that. That's so fucking cool. What about the skull? Oh, that looks so sick. And what's this? A literal rugged cross or nothing. You can also have it be brown leather. Let's go back to the skull real quick. We can have it be in camo, or pink camo, or USA. Oh my god. We can also add antlers to it, and a beer hugger. Oh my god. But if we go with this, actually no, I think this is about as American as you can get. Come to the store to see our other quality goods. This professional Hypnospace page was designed by the Warlock Design Studio, right? I think that's it for them. Yeah. Let's go back. Okay, so Pete's love poems. Here are my poems. Pete, is it Gallo or Gallo? Don't try to chit-chat me any of this nonsense anymore that keeps popping up. So Pete's love poems. So poem 1, The Renegade Lover. And the poems disappear because, of course, welcome to 1999. So, I am a lover. I am a renegade man. Not like the others, but I use a firm hand in love. Stop, listen, do you hear it? A rebel heart beats, the hard of a rebel. Poem 2, The Highway Woman. Cheap. Long night of truckin', body was worn. Walked into the front office to get me a room. It was then that I saw you in full bloom. Your hair shined under the neon vacancy sign. I knew it would never be mine. Highway woman, I'll never forget your beauty, your smile, how I wish we met. So it's shown. Hello friends and fans, I am an over-the-road trucker, mostly East Coast these days. If you've heard from Renegade Lover over CV, that's me. I take it slow when I can and make sure to write one poem a day. Now I'm glad I'm only on a free trial. Bye-bye, Hypnospace. Oh boy. Teenagers are crazy now. We were bad, but not like this. Look at this. Oh yeah. Shonking. God, that's fucking funny. Like, the concept of shonking is fucking hilarious. Anyway. RR Ranch. Anyone know if this beef brain thing is real? If it is, we need to get off this system. Welcome to RR Ranch. This is the homepage of Reginald Randy Roberts, small business owner, scam whistleblower, and rich businessman, if I may brag. My Hypnospace pages is RR Leather and a good time scam. Disclaimer, not me, I just like this photo. Abby writes, did nothing wrong. How dare you HSPD enforcers put this sweet lady in detainment to... That's fucking funny. Because again, you know, of Gumshoe Gooper. So, links to T. Ness Sandy. Sandy's a good woman, always thinking of others and making them Sandy cards. She should be the community leader and not that do-nothing lazy bum we got now. And Abby writes 58. Abby is a fine writer and loves to share her children's stories. She also runs Hypnospace Heaven, an online memorial to those we have lost. I like to exchange humorous messages with her. So, Sandy for new, you know, Good Time Valley community leader. And then... I just gotta say, anyone else think it's a little odd that they let, what they let go on in the cafe, and the kinds of odd ducks hanging around in there. And they are the beginner Hypnospace group. Seems a little fishy. I don't think I'd let any of my kids hang around half of those people, if I had any. Yes, I'm on chit chat. Don't message me selling me something, and no weirdos.
Everything copyright Reginald Roberts 1998. Except painting of cowboy, don't know who did it.
And let's look at this. The Good Time Scam Watch.
Did someone try to con you? Send me a message. Download a virus or adware. Send me a message. Did someone try to con you? Send me a message. Download a virus or adware.
Okay.
Update. Hypnospace has recently started a Hypnospace patrol department to try and do what we have been doing already for almost a whole year. Do not expect this to actually help anything. Hypnospace only has one care, money.
True.
Scam alert, Professor Helper. November 4th, 1999. Do not download this program. It constantly shows you adverts and you have to pay to stop it. It only exists to get you to buy scam products using real money with a system called Kappa Cash.
Kappa Cash. Update. You can stop Professor Helper by going to this page and paying these fools. This should be illegal. So virus alert. Best Deals Terry, October 26, 1999. Best Deals Terry is offering downloads that have viruses in them. Do not download his sticker or background packs. I do not think he's doing this on purpose. I have contacted him, but he has not responded. You can cure the virus using HypnoCure. And I think that's it. Yeah. We've already seen Sandy for leader. So Sandy's empty nest page. Welcome to Sandy's page. My kids are grown and I'm just enjoying life to its fullest with my husband and Cocker Spaniel. So here she is. Stop picking on Abby. Welcome to my page. My name here on Hypnospace is Empty Nest Sandy. If you're curious, that's a reference to me being an empty nester, which means my children have grown up and left the house. Need a laugh? Click here to go to my humor picture gallery, which we've kind of shut down a little bit. Florida born and raised. I'm a retired elementary school guidance counselor and board of education member. Even though my work is done, I love to contribute to the communities I live in, both the online and real life varieties. If you ever need anything, do not hesitate to send me a message. I always respond. Love you all. The dumpster. The name says it all. If I may be bold, the dumpster page should be shut down. I don't know how they get away with tearing people down all the time. Arlen, your artwork is awesome. Don't listen to these spoiled punks who wouldn't know good art if it bit them in the behind. If they were any good, they wouldn't hide their page like slimy little cowards. Click the Celtic symbol to see Arlen's amazing art page. My favorite verse. Finally, brothers and sisters, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything excellent and praiseworthy, think about such things. Philippians 4:8. Anyway, my fellow Good Time Valley citizens want to make me the community leader. It's very kind of them, and I do think that I would enjoy being the president of our little group. Please don't put me on a pedal stool, though. I am just a person who can mess up like anyone else. Hugs. That's nice of them. And then 2 more to go. So my Hypnospace page. And it's not the first time I've used Hypnospace, and it won't be the last.
Andy, it is not the first time I have used Hypnospace, and it won't be the last.
How old is this person? 76. Welcome to my Hypnospace page. I am new to making these pages, so pardon my dust. There's a text box, add your own text here. So there's a link, another link. Please link to anything. Error. Let's go back. Also error.
Bobby here. I am 63 years old, I am married to a beautiful lady and have 3 kids. I retired last year from 20 years as senior foreman at Borland Construction South and completed over 200 projects during my time there. If you want to know more, just ask. I like American League football. Been a Tampa Seagulls fan since the league started, never been a bandwagon fan. Tony Libretti Jr. is a good man and a good player, and he should not have been fired off the team. Just my 2 cents.
Interesting. And then that's it. Alright, and the last one, Terry's General Store. We don't mess around at Terry's General Store. Best deals in Hypnospace guaranteed. Oh my god. Welcome to Terry's General Store. Here you can find all of the highest quality background, stickers, screen saves, and more here all in one location for your convenience. Help me get these thumbs up, hands off my page. I only want one.
Welcome to Terry's General Store.
Oh.
Here you can find all of the highest quality backgrounds, stickers, screen saves, and more all here in one location for your convenience. Here at Terry's General Store we don't mess around and our deals are better than the other deals. We even have a special installation program that makes it even easier and more fun than ever to install Terry's General Store products. Want a sticker decoration for your desktop? Click here to get some. Computer, Shakespeare, Flamingo. Terry's Outdoors backgrounds and sticker packs. On sale. Click on here now before they're all gone. Thanks Gearhead Greg for the help on getting my Hypno coins going. Click to go to his helpful WITW page. Clearance. Everything must go.
Everything must go. Halloween stickers. Terry's Halloween stickers. Get for cheap before they go bye-bye. Terry's Halloween stickers come with Terry's Scary Eye, a program for Hypnospace that shows a scary eye and makes things underneath it come to life in a scary way. Disclaimer, I did not make Terry's Scary Eye. I found it for free on Hypnospace, not mine. More stickers coming soon. Do not ignore. If you don't repost this, Teresa, the demonic doll, DALL, will visit you tonight. We do not accept Kappa Cash. Thank you to Randy Scamwatch for the warning. It is a scam. So I believe this dude's stickers are all like filled with viruses. So we're gonna pass on this for now. But that's Good Time Valley. And I believe Teentopia wasn't available before, but now it is. So let's check out Teentopia real quick. For kids ages 13 to 18, Teentopia. And then here we've got a lot of stuff about this. Oh boy. Timageddon. So no adults allowed. Teentopia is a safe, totally awesome hangout for teenagers. Jeez. But you know what? I think we'll hold off on the Teentopia stuff for next time. I think this is probably a good stopping point for tonight.